Hello, this is Brian. Welcome to Friday night, looking at cars on the marketplace. Cars, I say cars loosely because I look at more than just cars. So I look at parts, I look at whatever interests me that I see on the marketplace. So I encourage you to come along with me, hit some messages in the chat there, see what, if you like what I see, and let's talk about these things. 1980 Honda CM. It's a cute little motorcycle. I'm gonna guess that's got like a little 250 in it. That's just a starter bike for some people, but $275. They all say carburetor, well, it needs tires, carburetor built, and some other work. Yeah, they all say needs the carburetor work, believe it or not. But for that cheap, the guy probably doesn't have a title. I don't see it in the description whether or not it needs a title, but I'm gonna guess it does. 57 Chevy Fender, 91%, 99% rust free. The guy's local. It's only $110. So I need, on my wagon, I need the lower patch right here. I don't know if we can zoom in on this or not. Probably can't, but this fender looks actually pretty solid, especially down in here. It looks like there's some pinholes, or maybe that looks like where the trim goes, where the trim attaches, but pretty nice. I wonder if this guy listed it 3 weeks ago, so let's see. I'm gonna shoot him a message. Let's see that if he will take $80. Let's see if he responds. All right, we'll send him a message. Tonight we sent him a live message to see. There it goes. All right, let's see if Vince gets back to me. Ooh, an 89 Lamborghini Countach. Obviously for $29,500, this is not a real Lamborghini. It says it's a Prova body, square tube frame. Is not a Fiero POS kit. 398 small block Chevy with a Porsche transaxle, disc brakes. Ran but doesn't run now. Needs finish, put back together, taken apart years ago. Health forces sale. Have all glass, interior needs finished, have bucket seats. I hate to sell. It's got a clear title. Let's see how this thing looks. Man, this thing looks pretty legit. That looks really close to what a real Lambo would look like. That's cool. Well, there's his 398 small block Chevy in there. Interior looks like it needs some work. Looks like all the glass is done inside. He's got like seat backs, but obviously there is no upholstery in there. Dude, that actually looks really cool. Like if you're in the market for like a for a Lambo, a lookalike Lambo, that is awesome. For $29,500, I don't know what those kids go for, but shoot. Now John says this fender looks like it has filler in it. You could have to see it in person to tell for sure, but we'll see if this is 99% rust free. Welcome John in the chat. Woohoo! My one and only fan and friend. It would be cool if we had a couple guys in the chat just batting it back and forth. Sandblasted. We got a 67 Ford F-150 cab. Yeah, it's got some pinholes in it for sure. More than just pinholes, it looks like. Interesting, but not my thing. Alright, let's see if there's anything else here that looks cool. Stop me if you see something cool. Alright. John, don't cringe, but I'm going to look at this Buick really quick. 69 Skylark Custom 455 Olds. It's a 350 original Buick motor comes with it. Looks like it's been repainted. The interior is not so great. Those fender gaps are not so good. Look at the crack in the body up here. Looks like there was Bondo that cracked. And look how wavy it is here on the back deck lid. Right, the panel underneath the rear window. I wonder if this guy just mudded this car up and just is trying to sell it. I don't know. For 10 grand, I don't know. I'd pass probably. Whew. Yeah. Nothing about that car is great, John says. Alright. This looks pretty cool. 1950 Pontiac Chieftain Silver Streak. Let's see what he has to say about it. It's original paint, 6-volt system. Was his daily driver until he spun a bearing, and now the engine has a knock in it. Working replacement of brakes, master cylinder, etc. 3,500 at best offer. That's some nice pictures right by the lake there. Oh, cool. What is? Looks like someone just shoved their bag in the front of the right here just to hold it. Oof, the windshield's seen better days. Looks like it's got a bullet hole in it. Hey, can you see that? Let's go back. Look up here. Like that, the passenger side windshield is, looks like there's a bullet hole right there. Holy crap. It's too bad it's a 6-volt system. That ain't gonna fly. $3,500, clean title. You could probably fix that. '52 Ford F3 1-ton. 8,700 or best offer. Let's see if he's got any other pictures. That's funny, he's got these pictures like off an ad. Could have taken better pictures. Oh, pardon me. I'm not a fan. 31 Ford. Bought this out of the New York collection. 31 title in hand. Will be sold at auction Saturday the 5th at chalkers.net. That's a cool little truck. Little Model A truck. Original Model A engine in there. Interesting. Alright, let's see if there's anything else that's cool here. Yeah, that auction is tomorrow. I wonder what that thing goes for. Looks like pretty nice though, so it should fetch a pretty good dollar. This Caddy is pretty cool looking. 62 Caddy, drives great. It's not a 40 to 50K. Driving project from 20 foot. It's got bags on it. Twin air compressors. A switch for each wheel. Has a 390 big block. Complete car. Looks pretty good. Not a bad car. I like that. $12,995. Yeah, it's got the right look. It's got the right stance too. That thing's sitting pretty low. I like that. Not bad. If you're in the market for a Caddy. Oh, there's some rust bubbling up there. Ay, ay, ay. Need some body work. Holy cow. Oh, look at the rust bubbling up all above that fender skirt. And down here on the lower. At least they're showing that in the pictures to know what you're getting into here. Too much work. Oh my. Alright, let's see if there's any other cars here. '78 Trans Am. Numbers matching. Does not run. $6,100. Buys you this Trans Am. Bondo buggy. Yeah, that Cadillac probably was. Oh, look, this guy has the engine on a stand. He has an extra Buick or Olds engine, but not the Pontiac engine. He's got it up in his attic here, waiting for you to come rebuild. Yeah, that T is pretty rough. For sure, man. Let's see what else we got here. Nothing in terms of cars. I might have to just do... Ah, here we go. Miss Pac-Man. Basically a brand new game. Got it for Christmas for the kids. Paid $270 for it. Come get it. Oh, it's one of those, look at her in the reflection taking a picture. Too bad she likes the Steelers. Oh, it's one of those mini arcade games. Oh, it's a multi-cade too. It's got Galaga in it. Nice. Alright, 65 Lemans. This is local. Driven 9,000. Yeah, the arcade is cheap junk for sure. He has the parts to make this a GTO clone. Not a lot of pictures here though. And why are the pictures like this too? They look silly. This is a cool, but I don't like the way they molded that front wheel well right here with that little flare. It's almost like there's a gosh, that looks really silly. There's probably a bunch of mud in this car too. Oh, look at these wooden racks for the 30s, 40s, and 50s car. That's cool. So it looks like that has those cushions here, and right down there is it attaches to the drip rail so that you can pull it tight and you could throw something on top of the roof of the car. And those do look pretty old. That's pretty neat. For somebody, that would make it a good addition for their old car. I want to bet you can see those on 50s cars. Nice. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Nothing here is really... Let's look at these Kreegers really quick. Kreger blade wheels, 15x7, slightly dry. 650 for all four. Pretty wide. Alright, why would you use a nickel instead of a penny? Yeah, I saw John Denver too. I wonder how old these tires are. It says they're pretty dry. I bet you these are from the 90s. He's got BF Goodrich radial TAs. They still make those. They probably make Hoosiers too, though. But those directional wheels, I had those on my my 71 Buick back in high school, back in early 90s. So those wheels are kind of dated, but be that what it is. $650. They fit Mopar too, so not gonna work for me. Where did John Denver go? There's John Denver. I think John wants this signed the autographed album cover. John, I think your birthday's coming up, buddy. You want me to get this for you? I don't know what the delay is between the video and the chats, but I'm sure there was probably about a 10-20 second delay. So Moog, National Geographic magazines, vintage fenders. Alright, I might have to go to the car search. Alright, let's do... Alright, we're going to go look for vehicles. We are going to limit the years to between 0 and 1989. Oh, let's see if that took. Alright, we saw this one last time. This dune buggy. Like I said, this one would be good for it probably would be good for the frame. It doesn't have a title, but if you're looking to build something out with the frame. This I've been looking at this. This is pretty cool. It's a touring body for a Model T. It's not too far away. I think it's maybe an hour or so away from me, at least. But I think you could put this on a frame and build a hot rod out of it. It's a good start. Like, I don't ever see any four-door cars like this ever, and that would make a pretty cool looking hot rod. It looks relatively solid except for all the surface rust, and I don't know how $1,500 is for our price, but he said he was planning on building and he wants to get a Model A instead. He's looking to trade for a Model A if someone has one, but now I get it, like the Model A is the more desirable body to build a hot rod out of, but this right here wouldn't be an awful bad start. But it's a lot of freaking work to do that. Alright, what does a $1,500 Camaro? No motor, no transmission. Needs body and interior work. At least one new tire. Looking to trade for a motorcycle. It does have a title. I have to have it's not actually a clear title because the last owner did not sign over the title to him. So that's a snag. We might have seen this one before, but it looks like a pretty solid body from what we can tell from these pictures. But yeah, I didn't have the guy sign the title over. Isn't that the story of like everybody who, oh yeah, I'll get it, but they don't ever know. They don't ever get it. Just get it done, then sell the car. Don't screw around with it. 39 Pontiac Coupe, one owner car, street ride project, shade firewall, fat man suspension, zero bondo. Let's see what this thing looks like. That's pretty cool looking. It's got a real big fat rear end on that car. Jeez, got some rot, but I mean for a 39, could be yours. All right, what does $2,000 buy in a Corvette now? I know, Corvette. Who needs a Corvette? It's like belly buttons. Everybody has one. Let's see. The 84 needs finished. Ground issue. Lots of new parts. Full fuel tank, pump, sender unit. Blah blah blah. HEI 73 Nova 350. Slight cam. Needs some body work. 128,000 miles. Damn, that interior is whipped. Oh, that body is horrible. Damn. That's funny. The dude said needs some body work. I'm like, dude, what is your definition of some body work? Oh my gosh, look at that. Dude, that car is hashed. Oh jeez. John says it's a parts car. Oh yeah, look at that windshield. What do you think a windshield runs from one of these cars too? Can't be cheap. Plus you gotta do the interior. Okay, so he's got multiple rear spoilers. Looks like he's got the parts to it, but damn, that car's hashed. Dude, that's like a $700 car, not a $2,000 car. Jeez. It came out of a junkyard. He probably could have. Damn. Alright, let's look at this Ford truck here. So far, it looks pretty good in the interior. I don't see a windshield though. Oh, it's a cab over. So the COE 600, clear title. Solid floor, moldings intact. Has motor. Imagine it with a 4-speed and a 2-speed rear end. Yeah, you could imagine. It's kind of cool, but for $9,500, shit. I know those things are not easy to find, I guess, the cab overs, but I guess you really have to love that stuff to get that. Alright, is there anything else here that looks cool? Alright, we're gonna go with this non-descriptive. So here's another Corvette 84, 4 parts for $3,000, and oh my gosh, dude, look at that car. Alright, that other car wasn't nearly as bad as this one, and this one's more money. Damn. So not even gosh, it couldn't have been more than 3 years ago that a car that an 84 Corvette that ran and drives well, you could get for like less than like $2,000 or less. And then look at this. That car is a piece of trash. That's a parts car for sure, but for $3,000, really? Goodness sake. John says it's a junkyard car. Yeah, that's for sure, man. This looks pretty cool. Yeah, you gotta be a daydreamer to think you can put that car back together. $10,000 for this 51 GMC. I don't know what the hell that one looks like, but that's pretty cool. It's got a sun visor on it. Looks like the chrome's in pretty good shape. Even there too. So I wonder if that's the current state it's in. That's a huge truck though. That's a big truck. Alright, anything else look good here? Yeah, for 10 grand, that dude better take freaking better pictures too. I mean, I can't believe some people just take awful pictures. Alright, here's a 64 Corvair Monza convertible barn find, quote unquote. Needs restored, automatic trans, 40,000 miles. Hands are clean, small holes, original Ohio title. Yeah, people get lazy when they don't take pictures. I mean, really, if you're going to ask a lot for a car, take some good pictures, man. Then you won't get like a million different questions, people asking you like, what shape is this in, or what does this look like, whatever. That Monza looks pretty okay. Ooh, the top is whipped. Crap. I didn't mean to click off of that. Let's go back. Let's really getting into this. Interior looks pretty decent, really. Not bad at all. The body, you know, pretty worn. But I wonder if you could drive this. Let's see, does he say, is it no oil, no rust in trunk area? How title asking. Runs and drives. Okay, this is a driving car. In theory, you could drive this car away. Like we said before, this top is pretty whipped. There's the front trunk. Alright, here's the engine. Now we got pictures of the engine here. Yeah, let's see that. 164. So was that a 4-cylinder in the Corvairs? It had to be, right? A 164 has to be a 4-cylinder. Looks pretty solid. Looks like he's got a new gas tank up in there. Did he say that? New tires, new Missouri car. I guess it looks. I mean, is that as solid as a Missouri car? Okay, like that's Midwest too, so it can't be. There's got to be some salt on the roads there. All right, headlight trim, big deal. Trim tag. Here's the front trunk. There's the floor. It looks like you ripped the carpet out so you see what you're getting. Floors don't look, they look like there's a lot of surface rust on there. Probably pinholes like you said. I don't know. That car 3 weeks ago, so they got listed 3 weeks ago. It still hasn't sold, so what's a Corvair go for? I mean, a convertible yet. It is pretty rough. I bet you get it for $3,500 maybe. Hopefully. Alright. Let's see here. Any other cars that look cool. 39 Chevy looks cool but rough. Alright. 53 Buick. I think we saw that one earlier. How about a Chrysler LeBaron 1980? Chrysler LeBaron wagon. $3,300. Damn, I wonder if that thing stickered for brand new. Very solid old man car. Yeah, it surely is an old man car. I just clicked on that because it's just not like you see that all the time. When's the last time you seen a LeBaron wagon, let alone a LeBaron? Now we gotta take a look at this Grumman Curbmaster. Damn, look at that interior. That's sweet. Check that out. Now that's like your old bread truck step van. Aluminum body, stored majority of its life. 10 miles on it. New speakers, lights for 40 grand. Dang. That looks pretty sweet though. You know, they put some money into this van, man. Dang. All wood inside. I wonder what they were going for with this. Like, what were they expecting to do inside this van? It's interesting. John says no thanks. Alright, anything else here that's sticking out? 89 Trans Am. 40K is a laugh, right? That van, he's put way too much money into that. Alright, let's look at this 57 two-door 210. It's been frame on restoration, not been driven since. Check that color out. That's that dusk pearl. That looks sharp actually. Kreger's or Kreger equivalents. Dang. Really, really nice. Oh shit, I lost it. Let's try again. Hey, look at that front end. Nice looking car. $35,000 for this car. Frame on restoration. Looks super clean though. Look at that interior. It's like modern. It's got the split bench up front. I don't know that I would have done the interior for that kind of money. It doesn't say what engine it's got in it. That's the funny thing. And there's no pictures of the engine compartment at all. So I wonder if this thing is a straight 6 like John was saying. It's a 210, so there's no telling if it has a V8 in it. Dang. Nice looking car, but is it $35,000 worth? I don't know. Yeah, those seats do suck. I didn't even care for those seats at all. Alright. Let's see, we're already at 34 minutes. Let's take a look at this Ford van. Dude, I really... There's no V on the front, so it probably is a... Yeah, like without the V stood for V8, I believe, right, John? It was probably 6-cylinder. The guy's got a lot of money stuffed up in that 57. Dude, these trucks like this are really cool. That's really cool looking, but for 25 grand, that's a sharp looking truck. '66 Econoline. I don't know that I'd buy that. It's cool though. Alright, so we got time to look at maybe one or two more cars and then we'll call it quits for the night. Yeah, two doors are more expensive, obviously, like John was saying. They want the cash. Yeah, I'm looking. Here's that Buick again. We won't look at that again. Dang. Looks like slim pickings now, but 48 Plymouth Grand Voyager. It's obviously not a Grand Voyager. Cordoba front clip. What's that piece? Oh, this guy's done some modifications. It's got a 427 trans, 413 Chrysler Cordoba leather buckets. Nice. It's got rack and pinion. Looks like a rat rod, really. 5 grand? Yeah, seems might be underpriced. I don't know. Alright, one more. Let's pick the car that we get to look at. Alright, John. You get to pick the car that we stop and look at. Alright, I'm going to start here and I'm going to go slow. And then you tell me which one you want me to click into. And I'll go through a few different pages to see if there's anything here that's worth looking. Alright, I remember seeing that. It was like a 68. This one for 25K. RS 4-speed 350. Frame solid. Floorboards have a few spots. Could be repaired. $25K. I kind of like that one that had the blue bow tie in the grill. I don't know if that was all 68s or what, but I kind of like that. Hideaway headlights. Kreger's. The front end looks really high. So is that when he got it? Yeah, he's probably flipping it. It almost looks really high in the end, and he's got it blocked off. So, I bet you. I wonder if it runs and drives. He does say it runs and drives, but look how high that sits in the front. Is it set up for a drag car? Is that why it's so high in the front? I don't know. $25K though. 68. Second year of the Camaro. Should we message Robert and ask him if it's still available? It says it has a 350 and a 4-speed in it. So I bet you it's just sitting high because it's a drag car. Because look how, if you look at how skinny the front tires are compared to the back, I want to say that this car was raced. So it's already got that stance of the front end being higher. And it's got a cowl hood. Those are big money. Yeah, those first gen Camaros. They're cool. $25,000 cool? Maybe. So yeah, that's got that cowl hood that has the gosh, what was that called? The way this hood was. Wasn't this done on those special Copo Camaros or something like that? The way that hood looks, because it's got the cowl and it's got like that indent in the front and stuff. It's pretty freaking cool. I mean, I would drive it. I'd have to, for $25K, it's cheap. So it's gonna need some repair for that price. I bet you there's some rust spots on the car. Anyway. Alright, so we're going to wrap it up. We're at 43 minutes right now. Like I said before, thanks for joining us, John. If there's any other cars that we can look at together, this is more fun with a bunch of people. So 8 p.m. Eastern, Friday nights. And let's get together. Let's talk cars, bench race, look at cars, and we could go wherever you guys want to. So I like doing this on my own, but I figured it'd be more fun with other people looking at it. So just let me know and subscribe, and you'll get a notice. Thanks. Bye, guys. Thanks, John.